What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I'm bringing you guys an update on my project pan. I do want to just let you guys know that I've actually switched back to my old camera. The other one, we're just gonna keep it to take photos of things. We're gonna keep using this old one as the one that I record on, and yeah, I'm just gonna make it work until I can get a nice camera, because the old one, the volume was just not good. The visual was worse than this one. It was just all around a hot mess. But anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing my update for my project pan, then just keep watching. Alrighty guys, so just like I always do, I'm gonna kind of start off with my non-makeup-y items, and then I'm gonna go into my makeup items. So like I said, this is my Milani lip scrub. I have not used this very much. I mean, honestly, I keep forgetting that this is even in my collection period, which is why I put it in my project pan. I actually did just use this because I just did a lip swatch video using all three of my new MAC lip glosses. And yeah, so I've used this, I believe, just once this month. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it in there. Hopefully I can remember to use it more often, but who knows. Next, I want to talk about, of course, my shampoo and my conditioner. I have done really good on my conditioner. It is almost done. I can guarantee to myself that I will get this done before August, so I am really excited for that. Honestly, I may have 2 more uses and then that's it, because I use a lot of conditioner in my hair when I do wash it. And then for my shampoo, I believe I'm down here. I might be a little bit higher, but I'm still making really decent progress, which I'm happy about. And yeah, so I'm ready to get both of those out of my collection. Next, I have this god-awful face mask that I've been trying to get rid of this since last year. I did not touch this at all this month, and honestly I'm just ready to throw this out. It's just, my skin has been really dry this summer, and I just really don't want to touch this. Well, mainly it's been my forehead that's been really dry. I've actually been getting flakes off of my forehead. It's been that dry. So I don't want to put this on my skin. I'm just gonna get this out of my collection and throw it away. I think it was only about like $5, and I have definitely gotten a majority of use out of it, so I'm Gucci. So next I want to talk about this Becca Evermatte primer. I believe I forgot to talk about this last month's update, and I've gotten a significant amount of wear. You can see this is where the May strike is, hopefully, and I'm down to here. I will mark it for June, but I've gotten a good amount of wear. It looks like that's about as much wear as I get a month. This has been my primer almost exclusively. I have gotten 1 or 2 new primers from like influencer boxes and stuff like that, and I have tested those out. But yeah, this is almost done. I would like to get rid of this in this project just because it's a slightly too drying for me. I just can't. Okay, next is my Black Radiance finishing powder. I was hoping to finish this powder in this project pan. I am still going strong. I have now repressed it. Wow, I have repressed it, and yeah, I have now hit pan again, and I'm just working on getting more use out of it. If I don't finish this powder, that's, I mean, completely fine. I do like this powder, but after this project I will be switching to a new finishing powder. I'm ready to get some new products in my everyday routine. Next, I want to talk about my Juvia's Place Saharan Volume 1 blush palette. I've used this so much that I can actually bend it back now. This was the product that I was trying to hit pan on. I don't know if that's going to happen. I have been using this as a bronzer almost exclusively every day. I have been getting more face products, so I have been, you know, testing those on the side, but this has been almost every day for me. So yeah, and this highlighter looks like it's honestly going to be the product that I actually hit pan in, which is perfectly fine. I actually have it on my face today. I've been experimenting using it with different brushes, and I get different what's going on there? I get different like impactness depending on the brush that I use. So I have been getting different wear out of it. I'm hoping I'm close to hitting pan. I have more face palettes than I need, and I really just want to go on to the next face palette in my collection. Next, let's just talk about this Sacha Buttercup loose foundation powder. I have been trying to get this out of my collection since I put it in here maybe a couple of months ago. It's a good powder. It's just too yellow for my complexion. I have like a neutral to cool undertone, and this I would recommend for people who have warm undertones. It's just a little too yellow for me. I've been able to make it work. I do use it on my under eyes and where I put all concealer. I've been able to work by using it to literally just brush it on. I do not pack it in. Packing it on just does not work for my complexion. And yeah, so yeah. I would like to get this finished. If I don't, no big deal. I will finish it, but yeah. And since I took my glasses off, this is not my typical look. I actually was playing around with one of my Juvia's Place palettes for one of my best friends. She asked me to create a look for her birthday. I don't know if this is birthday worthy for her. I will take some pictures and send them to her if she wants it. I will show her how I did it. But yeah, I did not record this at all. I just kind of sat on my desk and just put some things on my face. So next, I want to talk about my Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Foundation. As I've said before, the only reason I purchased this is because it's Marc Jacobs and it was like only $20. So I really wanted to try it. I think I got this in the November, hot scratch it. I think I got this in the November VIB sale, and I did just shake this, but it is really down here. My bad, I just shook it doing that. But it is down to here once it all settles. And yeah, I think it's a good foundation for people who have who have normal skin, but for my combination skin, this does not last very long. I'm hoping to get this at least almost finished. I'm actually now mixing this in with another foundation that I would like to get rid of. But yeah, I'm just trying to get through my foundations. And just honestly, I only want to purchase drugstore foundations at this point. I have a couple of drugstore foundations that I'm keen to try, but I don't want my foundation collection to go an obscene amount. I already have, I think, about 10 foundations, and that's a lot. So I kind of want to whittle them down. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So the next product that I want to talk about is this Project Pan palette, and for this month I was focusing on this shadow right there. As you can see, I was not able to hit pan, but in my other two palettes, in my other two pans, it took about 2 to 3 months to get those to hit pan. So I'm still focusing on hitting pan with this shadow. I use that shadow to set my eyeshadow primer. I did use that today, as I use it with every day. And yeah, I just want to hit that goal, and then that'll be good for me. I know that's not a typical pan that palette, but I'm good with hitting pan in 3 shadows in a year. I think that's a lot for me, so that is good. Okay, so I only have a couple more products left, but these are all products that I have finished, so I'm happy. First, I'm gonna talk about my Wet n Wild Mega Clear brow mascara. I literally can't get anything left, and if the stuff that I can get, it's only on the very top of the product, so I really can't distribute it through my brows correctly and nicely. So I'm here to say that I finished this product. I'm happy. I got through all of this within the same year. I bought this year and I finished it, so I'm really happy about that progress. And it shows me that you only need 1 brow gel in a year. I actually still have 2 in my collection. I have 1 clear and 1 colored. I've been using the Essence one in my brows, and I have not opened up my clear one, which is the e.l.f. one. Next, I finished this Revlon Color Stay foundation. This was my oldest foundation in my collection, and I will just show you guys the inside. That is caked on. I cannot get that out. I have tried Don't y'all worry, I have tried to get that. And yeah, this is a good foundation. I think even for the length of time that I've had this in my collection, it still worked really well on my complexion. I would like to repurchase it, but like I said, I'm trying to get rid of some of my foundations. I just have a lot of foundations that I just don't reach for, and they don't work the best on my complexion, or not my complexion, on my skin type. So it's just time to get rid of those. Next I have this EOS lip balm, and it is completely done. Like, there is no lip anywhere, and at this point it's like scraping the sides of my mouth, my lips, to get into the inside, and I have enough chapsticks. I don't need to go through stuff like that. So I am happy to say I finished this. I got this for free. I had Kohl's cash back points or something. My mom gave them to me, and so yeah, it was nice to get rid of a free product. Next is my Tarte Shape Tape. This is a product that I have been trying to finish for a while. I'll just show you guys the inside. Hopefully you guys can see it. I can't get any more product out of here. I've been using this to cut my crease because it's too dry under my under eyes, and it worked good, but I'm currently not the biggest fan of Tarte right now, and so yeah, I don't feel the need to repurchase this. And I'm actually interested in trying the Makeup Revolution version, and also the Too Faced. Too Faced just came out with concealer that is supposed to be like a rival Tarte Shape Tape concealer. So I'm interested in trying those two concealers. I have a couple concealers I'm trying to get out of my collection because they don't work, but once I get those out of my collection, I will purchase those and see if they work for my under eyes, and if not, I will definitely cut my crease with those. The last thing I finished is Whoa Bad Daddy. Your girl finished it. I finally finished this perfume. I've had this thing since high school. It was a gift from one of my friends at the time, and yeah, I finished it. I'm happy. I no longer have any perfumes in my collection, which is perfectly fine with me. I don't really need perfume. I think my natural body odor is perfectly fine, you know? So yeah. And lastly, I just want to wrap up talking about a couple products that I've been like hitting pan and trying to finish on the side, but they're not actually in my project pan. Child, I forgot 2 items. So let me finish with these 2 items. This Brick House Colored Rain liquid lipstick. I have not touched this, I don't think, this whole month. If I have, it's been for like looks like this where they're stupid natural. And yeah, I think honestly at this point I can just take this out of my project pan. I'm not reaching for it on the daily. And yeah, oh, I forgot another product. Where is it? And then also I have this lip liner. It's bonus points from ColourPop. I still have some ways to go. And yeah, as always, I will have the last month and then this month showing on the screen so you guys can see what's going on. I don't know where my bullet lipstick from Milani is. I can never seem to have that thing on these updates, but I will show it on the screen, where it was last month and where it is now. I will switch to that. And yeah, now I've officially finished all of my project pan items, and now I'm going into just a couple items that I've been trying to hit pan and finish just on the side, just because they're not my cup of tea, and or I just want to get more wear out of them. And I have 2 concealers. One is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer with Joji Berry, and this is too long of a name. Anyways, this is actually too light on my complexion. I can swatch it for you guys. I know I don't really do swatches, but for these products that aren't really in my project, this is stupid light. Like, I don't understand how it looks so dark in the bottle, but it's too light. It's too light for me. So I've actually been using this as a replacement for my Tarte Shape Tape. I reach for this when I want to cut my lid. It is a full coverage concealer. It's not my favorite concealer to cut my lid, to be quite honest. I actually really don't like it, but it's the way that I've been using to get rid of it. And then the other one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 40, which is caramel or caramel, depending on where you are from. You say it differently. and there it is right there. It's too light. Like, it's in the same realm as that. This is a little too light for my under eyes in my opinion, but I have been making it work. Like, I have it on today, and I've been wearing it almost non-stop exclusively, trying to get rid of it. You can see I've hit some side pan, which is very exciting. And yeah, I just kind of want to get these two out of my collection so I can try those concealers that I mentioned earlier. And then I have been using this shadow from my Melt Rust stack, which is called Rust, as my almost go-to transition color. I just kind of want to get some more wear out of my eyeshadow palettes. I have a lot. And yeah, I just want to hit some more pan. So I've been using this as my transition color almost exclusively. I did not use it today just because I know my best friend does not have this palette, and I wanted to use only the shadows that she has. So yeah, but almost every other makeup look that I have used for the past couple months now, I have been using that. And then the last product that I have been trying to get my use out of is this Iman Second to None semi-loose powder. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I found this in a Target near me, and I didn't know much about foundations and I needed some, so I got this. I thought this was interesting. This is an Earth Dark. It's a semi-loose powder, and what it means, it's basically compacted in here, and then you grind up, and hopefully you guys can see that the powder is actually becoming loose, and you can just put that all over your face. I have been mixing it in with the Marc Genius Gel foundation. I don't think I like the combination. Something is settling into my forehead wrinkles. I think it actually is this powder, because I haven't had that problem with the Marc Genius Gel by itself. So I do need to actually wear this by itself and see if I like it anymore. If I don't, I'm not going to force myself to use it. I will just throw it out or give it to a friend. I have a couple friends that are my same complexion, so they might be able to get some wear out of that. But yeah, that is my project pan update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and also do subscribe if you're into me. And yeah, it's been real, y'all.